It has been an extremely long night for me, guys. We are approaching the final chapter of the adventure, the ending and the conclusion of the whole story. We are about indeed to face a conclusion. Veiling is already dead, a whole bunch of my enemies are already dead. Some decisions have been made that probably not everybody has enjoyed seeing or witnessing, but this is the ultimate dark side experience, and regardless of whether I, as a player and as a person, want it, it has been mandatory to happen sometime. Chapter 9 is called The Eternal Throne, and this is exactly where we are heading. Attempt to take the Eternal Throne. Empress Veiling has been defeated, leaving no one to restrain the Eternal Fleet. The deadly warships have reverted to their primal function, rampaging across the galaxy as they mindlessly destroy any threat to the Eternal Throne. With the fate of the galaxy at stake, Commander Skorx leads the Alliance to the final battleground of Zaku, the heart of the Eternal Empire and ground zero for the fleet's rampage. Only by claiming the Eternal Throne can the Alliance stomp the fleet and end this war once and for all.
You are ready.
Commander, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Did you bring the holocron?
I've been studying it since we escaped Nathema. The relic's function remains a mystery, but its power is undeniable. If it can protect you from Valkorion.
Do you actually believe that dusty trinket can harm me?
I think it scares you for a reason.
My only fear is that you will lose sight of our goal. Seek the Eternal Throne. We have sacrificed too much to turn on each other now.
I felt his presence. How can you stand it?
I'd plug my ears, but Valkorion would still find a way to rant and rave.
We'll rid you of him soon enough.
Commander, you're needed on the bridge.
Your crew's ready. It's time.
We've got yet another lore update. This time it's about the holocron we picked up at the end of chapter 7. It's Dramat's holocron. And for some reason, it will be useful.
Should feel better now.
So, objective: get to the bridge. Well, in case you don't know, we are back on the gravestone.
At last, the time has come to take the Eternal Throne.
Empress Valen has fallen. In her absence, the Eternal Fleet rampages across known space, threatening to wipe out all life in the galaxy. There's only one way to stop them. We must seize the throne.
Problem is, those warships are blockading Zaku and bombing the city to rubble.
The fleet will stop at nothing to protect the throne. No ship can break their blockade, not even to flee for safety.
The longer the fleet hammers Zaku, the easier it will be to conquer.
I hate to say it, but you have a point.
There will be no world to conquer if we can't get past the fleet.
Iocath's upgrades might be enough to smash the blockade.
Then it's settled. When do we reach Zaku?
Now. Shield upgrades are ready for action. It's now or never.
Break that blockade.
Everyone, to your battle stations, for the Alliance! Our escape pod is ready and waiting.
Zaku, here we come.
I'm going to take your advice and remove Skorx's helmet for the duration of this chapter and for the... Oh crap, that's not the one I'm supposed to remove. This is the one that I'm supposed to remove. And for the sake of the final cinematics of the story, we're going to look at Skorx's real face and real voiceover. Not the modulated one through the helmet. Yeah, this is, I promise you, the last time we're going back to Zaku. At least the last time for now. You never know what Bioware might come up with in the future. This looks like a lower object, but no, it's not. Where the hell is the mob? Oh, there you are. Hey, cutie. Come on, don't stuck on these things. It's not friendly. Aux, of course, no camera. This live stream is focused on story, mate. It's not your first time when you're visiting me during a first live walkthrough. Come on, you know these things. My question is actually, why are you not sleeping? Don't tell me you've been studying until now. As far as I know, there are no side quests here. All you care about and should care about is getting through these areas and reaching your ultimate destination. And there is one more big surprise, gameplay related, during this chapter, but I will not spoil it for you guys. It's gonna happen any moment now. Take cover! What the hell do you mean now? Not eligible. Okay then, let me explain. I'm not using the webcam for these first walkthrough live streams focusing on the story, because the webcam, with or without chat, with or without background, now I'm using green screen for a few weeks now, it's still a distraction, and the main focus here is on the story.
Rolled out the red carpet.
Someone needs target practice.
Bullseye. Indozal reporting for duty. Full of vigor and raring to serve the Alliance?
Though that blast shot may have dislocated my shoulder.
I don't care if your arm's hanging on by a thread. I need your rebels, now.
I'm afraid it's language like that which turned them sour on you. They were shouting awful things. Something about the Outlander using them as cannon fodder and plans to blast you into a million pieces.
I'm going to fit your backstabbing friends with shock collars and pick up where Vaylin left off.
A just punishment. But first, you really must watch the skies for incoming explosives. They're beginning the attack. May Ivella save you, Outlander!
Hey Rox, thanks for stopping by, man. Whenever you decide to return to the game and replay, or play, not replay, play through the story for yourself, I think you'll enjoy it. Why are the Knights of Zaku loyal to the throne? Because they are exactly that, loyal to the throne, not to the person who is on the throne, or most of them actually. Whoa! I almost got killed. Because I'm careless as to where I'm positioning myself. So the other question that I forget who asked, I apologize, but the answer to which dark side or light side do I prefer? I personally prefer dark side overall in the game, not because I'm a sadist or I enjoy the dark side decisions and killing stuff left and right, but because there is more drama. And probably because I'm a light side guy in real life and I would never do the things that I do in the game, so it actually allows me to be someone else. But no, the main reason is indeed the drama. There is tons and tons of drama in the dark side stories all over the game, not just here in Eternal Throne, but in Fallen Empire and the original stories from level 1 to 50 as well. Ah, so it was you who asked the question, Varix. My apologies, mate, I just didn't remember the name. It's been more than 8 hours since I've started this live stream, and yeah, if you can't catch by my voice, I'm a little bit tired already.
Victory is almost upon us, but you ignore a closer threat. The Sith who fled her empire, and the charming spy, sired by Republic heroes. Do they truly serve you? Or do they plot your downfall to claim the throne for their respective factions?
Anyone who moves against me will pay.
When they show their true faces, you must stand by your conviction. Zaku burns. The Republic suffers. And the Sith Empire crumbles. Only you can command the throne and harness the power of the Eternal Fleet.
Here is a fun fact for you, Jimmy, and I'm almost certain that you are aware of that because I've mentioned it many times in the past during live streams. Vulkk doesn't actually drink coffee, and that's actually in real life, yes. I don't drink coffee. I don't even know how to make coffee. This might sound funny and pathetic, but since I've never been enjoying coffee, ever, and I'm not like a small kid, so if you're visiting my live stream for the first time, no, I'm actually a grown-up man. It's just that I've never enjoyed coffee. And when I drink coffee, it actually affects me negatively. But I might be forced to drink a little bit maybe tomorrow. Because I don't think I can survive another 9 hours tomorrow for the light side walkthrough. I will do my best, I promise. Yeah, I'm starting to lose count as to how many of the important characters have already died in the feat of Skorks. It's getting hard to keep count. There are so many. Hi, Red.
I've got you.
Shots of caffeine. Nice. No, I'm actually on 2 energy drinks today. But since I refuse to be a slave to Red Bull because it's the most popular one, I've been trying different ones. I tried a brand new one called Crazy Wolf, which I've never heard before. I don't know if it's popular, I don't know if it's good. But because it has something to do with Vulkk, Vulkk means wolf, by the way, in Bulgarian. And I've decided to try that one for the live stream for Extra Life, when I managed to stay alive and up for about 9.5 hours. And I've decided to restock again for tonight, so yeah, I'm already on 2 energy drinks, and it hasn't been easy. I don't drink energy drinks often as well, so that also has a funny impact on me. But anyway, that's not really the point for tonight. We are doing the final chapter. We are on the way to seize the Eternal Throne. And the best part about the chapter is actually coming... I don't remember exactly when. Hopefully soon. These waves of Sky Troopers, I warned you in the beginning tonight, didn't I? That we're going to witness a lot of this happening throughout the story, damn it. Waves of 1 and 2 of them coming at the same time, instead of 5 or 15 all together. See these Sky Troopers though, they have no mentality of a real war unit or a combat unit. I do like monster, actually.
There it is.
The Eternal Throne.
You're about to witness the end of the Eternal Empire, and the beginning of my glorious reign.
It's about time.
May the Force serve you, Commander.
The fleet stopped firing.
You did it, Commander.
Well done. After years of strife, you have become Emperor of Zaku, commander of the fleet, and heir to the Eternal Throne.
Kneel before me, Valkorion.
It is you who will kneel.
What's happening?
Valkorion!
You once bowed to me in this very room. You will do so again.
Say one more word and I'll...
Bow.
As you command, my Emperor.
You're an exemplary pawn. One I forged into a vessel of supreme power, worthy of preserving my spirit. Now I take your body as my own, and rule once more as the immortal Emperor.
I'm going to enjoy destroying you, Valkorion.
Silence.
Wake up. Wake up. What happened?
Who am I?
You're the Alliance Commander, formerly the Emperor's Wrath. You wear Valkorion skin, but you're the same person you always were.
It's finally happened. I've gone insane.
Not yet, but that will change if you don't act. Valkorion shattered your mind and tossed you into the abyss of your psyche. He thinks you're dead, but you survived by assuming his form. Find the holocron. Save yourself.
This is it, the moment I've tried to tease you about, guys. The Immortal Emperor is now in our hands. We are in fact playing with a special Valkorion character who has 7 specific unique abilities. It's not really Valkorion, it's actually me trapped in Valkorion's body. There is no name here to be displayed. All of my buffs are still present, even though I'm not allowed to use Fury. Quick overview of the abilities, not that it really matters that much. But anyway, Electrocution electrocutes the target, dealing energy damage. Force Storm pours down a force storm over the target area, dealing high damage to all targets within. Dark Ritual steals the life force from all enemies in range, healing the caster, slows the movement speed of the target by 50% and immobilize weak and standard enemies. Dark Blast fires a blast of telekinetic energy at the target, dealing internal damage. Phase Relocate teleports you to a random location. That's actually fun. Phase Jump moves you through space to your target's location. That's not so fun. And Phase Teleport moves you through space to the location of your choice. So, let's first demonstrate the Phase Relocate. Yeah, that wasn't really random. But the lightning animation is really cool. It's actually exactly the same as the normal lightning that we know from the game. And the last ability is teleport me to a place of my choice. I love that laugh. I don't really like the sound effects of the animations. They could have been better. I've just attempted to self-buff myself with the class abilities and it just told me this ability is disabled at the moment. I'm fighting echoes of memory. It's exactly as it sounds. Oh, that's cool now. Watch. Is it time yet? Oh, it's not time yet. Okay. I rushed it a little bit, it seems. Right, let's go down then.
Valkorion has poisoned your mind. Cleanse your corrupted memories, or you'll be trapped here forever.
This is an imaginary bridge that I actually have to build myself by revealing old memories, and that's exactly what I'm going to do up now. There are 5 tunnels, 5 branches from this central area, and I have to go around all of them. And this involves some cool animation, which makes a bridge appear before me. It's really hard to actually attempt and run ahead of the bridge spawning, just in case you're wondering. So it does spawn quite quick. That's the first memory.
When my son struck me down, I refused to surrender to mortality. My spirit invaded your mind in search of a new host. You resisted.
That was the first memory of the ending of Chapter 1 of Fallen Empire, when Archon struck down his own father. Off to the second memory.
in your mind, I conducted experiments to save my curiosity. I offered you my power, and you accepted. I pushed you to defy Arkham, and you finally ended his life.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the exact moment from the ending of chapter 16, after the final battle with Arkan. Oh, look at this. Why do I not remember Veiling here in the... Okay. Maybe we can discuss that further on or on another live stream. Let's continue on with the third memory. If you fall down, you're back to the middle section, and pretty much nothing happens.
I pretended to abandon you on Odessa, but my departure was a ruse. Trapped in your mind, I silently observed how you behaved in my absence. Your strength grew, your vulnerabilities festered.
This was a memory reference to chapter 12 from Fallen Empire, our visit on Odessa. By the way, my favorite chapter from Fallen Empire so far. I've been trying to make up my mind as to which should be my favorite chapter in Knights of the Eternal Throne, and so far, by far, the winner is the 7th chapter, just because we visit Notima. And because of the vault events, the events that happen in the locked vault. I don't know. Effect error. Okay, good news, you're not allowed to dance as Valkorion.
In time, my curiosity eroded, and a plan began to take shape. I would hollow out your mind, take possession of your body, and ascend to the Eternal Throne. But first, I require new weapons to conquer your psyche.
The distance is too great, so yes, you could attempt to teleport, but you won't be able to teleport to the other edge of the missing bridge. To the other end of the missing bridge, I'm sorry. And also the channel, which is 1 second activation, is a little bit too long for the effect and for this to be really useful. So I do prefer walking. In a moment, we will be forced to teleport. Don't worry. There is a reason for that ability to be placed here. It's not just for fun. And this is a very fresh memory from just moments ago.
I urged you to hunt Vale, and when she threatened your life, I made her kneel before the dragon of Zaku. By striking her down, you unleashed her spirit and gave me the key to your ruin.
Maybe if I zoom in on the camera, we could enjoy more the movement of Valkorion. Right, it's time to locate the holocron. All of the memories have been restored. Let's go down the path. I am playing on a PC, no laptop. Just a few more steps up the ladder. And this is where the final fight is going to happen now.
Take the holocron. Save yourself.
The commander's alive.
Valkorion's taken hold of his mind, but he's fighting back.
Incoming!
You persist. Impressive.
My head's not a halfway house for immortal Sith. But I guess you found that out the hard way.
An oversight I will not repeat. When you struck down my children, I consumed their essence. Their spirits are now mine to command. Release us, Father.
Or I'll chop you into little pieces.
Submit, my children.
As you wish.
I knew you were up to something the second I absorbed Arkan's spirit.
Yet you still played right into my hands.
I have one last surprise for you, Tenebrae.
Father.
Your mother should have obeyed my orders and drowned you when she had the chance.
I ended Mother's suffering long ago, but your torment is just beginning.
Your boy caged you for millennia. Take your revenge.
Through Tenebrae's death, I will earn my freedom.
I killed you once, Father. Now, my offspring will share the pleasure. Annihilate them!
Here it is, the final boss fight. I'm going to... should I? Yes, I think I should. It's a long fight, and it is better to be done with the dot spec. Or in other words, with Annihilation. But yet again, just like before, it's the spec that actually matters here, not so much the utilities. So I'm not going to pay too much attention as to what utilities I'm going to pick. Just have to find the damn abilities first and place them in their proper order. Okay, I believe this should be the abilities order. Now let's randomly, not so randomly, select a few utilities to eventually help me out. I'm being forced to reread all of the descriptions because I'm still not used to the new user interface, especially with the stupid scroll down in the menu. And more especially because it's the Empire side and I don't play often the Empire version, which actually means that I have to reread the description of most of the utilities to remember which one corresponds to which one. Okay, this is not exactly the ultimate or the most useful setup, but what we have again against us are Archon and Veiling to start with. This green field you see behind me is actually a healing puddle, and I need to conserve them, especially with harder difficulty in mind. The game is just a tiny bit laggy at the moment, and yes, this was a mistake. So let's do it again. Come on, Dramat, pull them. Okay, one of them is down. Healing puddle, because why not? And move out from Force Overload to save a little bit of extra damage. That's not really required. The Force Overload is the exact same ability with the exact same functionality as we've witnessed in the previous chapter when we defeated Veiling. There is no difference, at least in story mode, when you defeat first one of them and then focus on the other one. Or at least I haven't been able to discover a difference. A little bit of lag, nothing to worry about. I mean, more lag than usual. And I'm taking the damage. Oh, come on. I need to be smarter than this. So it's not really the damage that's important here. It's the damn knockback. So this time I'm going first with Veiling because she's the more annoying one. Or appears to be with the super annoying knockback. Come on, Force Slam, move away. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Be quicker, Vulkk. You don't want to repeat this yet another time, do you? Oh, that was close. It's actually hard to see the animation sometimes. You have to pay attention to the channeling because there are so many things happening on the damn ground. No, heroic moment is not really needed here. It's an easy fight in story mode. All you have to do is pay attention to the channeling on Vaylin. She's also much tougher than Arkan, as we've witnessed already. There it is! Run away! I don't need the green photo, really. Come on! 9 seconds appears to be too long when you are actually prepared to witness and face that channel. And Force Blast is indeed interruptible if you want to save yourself a little bit of trouble. It's really hard to pay attention to proper cooldowns usage and ability priorities because of the lag. But maybe in a future video I'll be able to do that properly when the lag is gone, obviously after the first days have passed. There it is again. And I don't have an interrupt for that one. You cannot do it while stunned. Come on.
Tenebrae, join me in death.
Drenith pierced my armor at the cost of his life. Soon, you will follow him into oblivion. Rise, my children.
Yes, Father.
We are yours to command.
I will break Valkorion's leash, and you will help me destroy him.
That felt lovely.
Enough! Vanquish the Outlander!
The Outlander freed us. We have other priorities.
Go. Save yourself. I'll cover you.
We fight together, we die together.
Now you're talking.
Would you truly side with the Outlander who killed you and your mother?
The Outlander didn't kill us. You did.
Help Father's puppet if you want, brother. I'm not so forgiving. You killed Mother without me.
Thanks to you, I'll never get to crush the life on her frail body.
Your mother died knowing she failed her empire and her family.
Did she scream?
Endlessly.
You're fun. I'm going to enjoy watching you squirm, Father.
The tables have turned.
You have won over my children. Now you will all be consumed by eternity!
I'm back to myself again. It is about time for us to do the final boss fight. We've got the Force Drain. It drains health from Valkorion and can only be used when Valkorion is not transformed, so that's probably important to remember. And then we have also a light transformation. Focus the power of the holocron on the light side of the Force. Allows you to attack Valkorion when he's shifted into the light. And we have a dark transformation. Focus the power of the holocron on the dark side of the Force. Allows you to attack Valkorion when he's shifted into the dark. So basically, to damage this guy,
Right behind you.
we need to play with the extra buttons from the floating bar. Come on, Valky, calm down.
You really think you can face the full power of the Eternal Emperor?
Right behind you.
You're a tool,
Jump down to me.
a toy, a puppet.
He's currently dark side, so yes, we're switching to the dark side. And that will allow me to keep damaging him. Oh, don't disappear again. There we go, let's steal some life from him. So he needs to not be transformed and he shouldn't be in a status. And we've got to use the light side now.
Of the Eternal Emperor.
We have three kind of basic abilities here to play around with, and not much really to do. There we go, he's disappeared once again. Unfortunately, he's still in light side. Come on, allow me to use the cube at least one more time. There it is! Drain the force from Valkorion. I don't really need it, but why not? Let's pick up one of the heals. 15 more seconds, will you allow me to use it one more time? Probably not. Oh yes, I think it will. Come on, 2 seconds!
Possible! I am immortal! Conjure 100 more holocrons, an arsenal of super weapons. Nothing will stop me.
You're wrong, Valkorion. Kneel before the dragon of Zaku.
No, that only works against Valen.
Look at your father, Valen, trapped in the cage he built for you.
Kneel, father! Kneel before the dragon of Zaku!
There is no escape.
Senya.
You've turned your back on this family for the last time.
I am the immortal Emperor. You cannot defeat me.
Look at us. One big, happy family. United by our hatred of one man.
Husband.
Father.
Monster!
Say goodbye to your family.
A god has no family. Before I graced you with my presence, you were nothing but motes of filth drowning in the chaos of the void. And you, a lone Sith betrayed by your master and left for dead. I gave you a second life, anointed you my wrath, forged into a being worthy of the eternal throne. Without me, you are nothing.
Thus ends the reign of the immortal Emperor.
Gone, Valkorion.
The pain only feels like it lasts an eternity.
Ha! How does it feel to be erased from the galaxy?
You did it.
You defeated Valkorion, once and for all.
No more nightmares, no more interruptions from a crusty ghost. I can get used to this.
You deserve a little peace and quiet.
But first, speeches. I've opened a system-wide holochannel. The galaxy's ready to meet the new Emperor.
They will bow to me before the day's over. People of the galaxy, the Eternal Empire has been crushed. Its fleet now answers to me.
From this day forward, Zaku will surrender to Alliance control, and no one will speak the name Valkorion ever again. You suffered the Eternal Fleet's rage. Watched cities fall, friends die. In time, these wounds will heal. But the fleet is now mine. You must never forget its strength, and the fate that awaits anyone who challenges me. I am your Emperor, conqueror of Zaku, and destroyer of the Eternal Empire. Under my rule, we begin a new era in galactic history. The Age of the Eternal Alliance.
This is it, my friends. I've had to stop the sound coming from the game at the moment because this is original licensed Star Wars soundtrack. And as you probably very well know, I'm not allowed to play these things because Sony is going to block the video worldwide. We don't want to see the credits right now, I suppose.
You're missing the party.
Funny, I thought you passed out on the dance floor.
I got a second wind. Let me guess. You saw the intelligence reports.
The Republic's preparing for war.
And the Sith Empire's not far behind.
The Eternal Alliance is only hours old, but already I sense dark forces massing against us. Uprisings sparking across the galaxy.
We will defeat them.
Tomorrow. Tonight, we celebrate.
And this is it, my friends. This was the story of the Knights of the Eternal Throne. Really good adventure. I'm really happy that we had a chance to share it together. We have been actually online on the same live stream, you and me, for about 9 hours. Exactly, funny. 9 hours and 16 seconds at the moment. That's what my OBS here is telling me. Wow, it's 2:41 in the morning for me. It has been a true pleasure to show you, hopefully the first, obviously, since you've been together on my stream since the beginning of the 5.0 era. It was a true pleasure for me to share this story with you. This was the dark side version, and I would like to say it wasn't easy to play through all of the 9 chapters together without a nap, a break for food, or something else. The story is good. I was telling you, without trying to spoil or aggravate or enrage BioWare for revealing story spoilers before the release of the expansion. I was telling you the story is worth it, and I hope that you will believe me now. It's far better than Fallen Empire. Nothing major depends on the choices that you are making, except for some smaller differences in dialogue options and who dies or who lives. The biggest difference, however, specifically for this version, the Dark Side walkthrough, is when we make the personal choice, whether we want this character to live, whether we had to choose which one to save, this one or that one. I think this is the important part on where choices matter. That's what BioWare should advertise for. Choices matter for the person that's playing, not for the fate of the galaxy that we are eventually deciding. And yes, we ended up on the throne. This happens, spoiler alert, in both dark side and light side version. However, of course, with the light side version, we don't have an emperor because you had a chance to witness my last choice in the expansion and so far in the game. Whether I want to rule as an emperor or leave Zaku to rule itself, to rule itself. Sorry. I'm a little bit tired. I'm more than excited right now because I've had a chance to play through the whole story with so many of you. I'm glad to announce that nearly 6,000 of you stopped by the live stream in the last 9 hours. This has never happened to me before. My current last best result was far less than this. So thank you guys for choosing my live stream and my live show to witness the story for the first time. I'm dying to hear your responses and your comments and your reactions. I've been following the live chat all evening long, and I managed to notice how many of you were faithful, how many of you were distracted, how many of you were living through the story together with me, how many of you were enraged for this choice or that choice. We've all felt bad in one point or another for making this decision or that decision. There are a lot of decisions to be taken throughout Eternal Throne. And yes, for someone who asked probably now half an hour ago, it did take me now 9 hours to play through the story with small breaks. But this is because I believe I've managed to do all the side quests. I don't think, I failed one in chapter 6, but it's not exactly a side quest failed because I could have done it easily. I just didn't want to spend any more time or waste any more time with the chapter. Chapter 6 is indeed the longest one, especially if you get lost. Chapter 7 is by far my favorite. I would like to hear your opinion. Which one is your favorite chapter and why? Did you prefer light side or dark side? What I'm currently talking to you about is going to go into a standalone video like a dark side review or overview. I don't know yet. I'm going to entitle the video and I'll extract it from the whole live stream and publish it separately. And I will definitely want to hear your opinion. Did you enjoy the dark side? Did you prefer different decisions when you played it yourself? Or did you hope that I will be doing different decisions through my own walkthrough? Last but not least, tomorrow on 30th of November, I'm going to do the exact same walkthrough with light side decisions. So tomorrow, Vulkk, my Sith, my Jedi Knight Sentinel, is going to do all the opposite decisions throughout the whole nine chapters. It's very unlikely that I'll have the strength to repeat it the same tomorrow. So there's probably going to be a part 1 and part 2 of the walkthrough. But I'm doing my best and I've already managed to complete a full recording of all the 9 chapters separately, so I'm starting to upload them now. And if Sony and Sony's robots are good to me, the videos will not be blocked, and this means that probably in the next 5 to 10 hours they should be available, all 9 of them separately for you to watch. If you have decided to watch the full live stream, which is over 9 hours now, there will be timestamps in the video description and in one of my comments down below in the comment section. Timestamps will help you and lead you to the beginning of each one of the chapters if you prefer to see a specific chapter. I don't know if I will add more timestamps than just the beginning and the ending of the chapters, but we'll see how things go. Once again, thank you for enjoying this story together with me, and I will see you on the next live stream. If you have enjoyed this one, please don't remember the subscription button is here somewhere, and the like button is just next to it if you enjoyed the show. If you didn't, well, let me know what actually ruined your fun and why, and then of course click the dislike button. Good night everyone, see you tomorrow.